Yo, this your boy Kazzy Chase from Very Vegas. Sports Up. You tune into the Encore Radio Show.
The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of...
I get higher than God, I don't drink. That's wishful thinking, they sleep on me, that's standard. I drink more than I handle, I eat, cause I be grinding. I keep a shooter by me, I see snakes in the grass. I think for checks to cash, I pray for all my homies. I'm like, there ain't no guy. I say that she my only, but not you on my mind. Today I'm only human, but no, I'll never die. I'm saved, still dropping music. You niggas still going through it, baby. Take care of the family that you came with. We made it this far and it's amazing.
This is Encore Radio Show. This is Wise Soul. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Ladies, definitely Snapchat. Ladies, I love it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, at The Real Wise, W-I-Z-E. Definitely don't forget the Z. And as you heard in the background just now and you heard in the intro, we got Vegas in the building, son. We got Vegas in the building. Yo, this is the interview that's definitely been in a long time coming, and definitely I say that, you know.
I'm saying
I've been following your career for a minute now. Honestly, the minute I got Tidal was the first time I was like, yo, who is this? I'm like, yo, let me hit play on this project, and I was like, yo, what? Like, he's fucking crazy. So talk about it for a second now, like you uploading your stuff to Tidal, how did that start? Why even Tidal at the time?
For a little bit, I just happened to have the plug at Tidal. I invested in Tidal like in 2000, I want to say 15, 2014. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I don't know, the distribution company I was working with just had a plug with Tidal through, I don't even really know. They just had a plug with Tidal. And, so my plug with Tidal plus my distributions company plug with Tidal, we ended up I could post music to Tidal almost like SoundCloud, where I could just upload it straight to Tidal instead of having to go through like a process.
Dope. Nah, that's really important. Really important.
Yeah, definitely. For a good couple months, I was only putting music on Tidal, just because it was so easy to put it on there.
And it was smart, because I remember when I first heard the project, I couldn't find it anywhere else but on Tidal, and I was like, nah, that's legitimate. It forces people to go and find the music that they specifically want, especially when all the songs in there were fire. Like, that whole project itself was really good.
It all ended up getting it's all on iTunes and Spotify and everything now, but yeah, it definitely debuted on Tidal for I think a month. It was on Tidal before I put it out on the rest of the stores.
So you're not from Vegas, are you?
I'm not from Vegas. I'm from California.
You're from California. All right, so talk about, I really like transplant artists. I like when artists leave their city and go someplace else. So what was it that took you from Cali and said, okay, let me stop here in Vegas?
My dad being in the military. I actually moved all over the place. I was born in Cali. I lived there for 4 years. Then I traveled the entire United States. Ended up back on the West Coast. I was living in New Mexico for a little bit. That's when I really started even making music. Mm-hmm. And then I moved from New Mexico back out to Cali. I lived in LA for a year and was working out of there for a while. But I was coming to Vegas a lot, and I got family in Vegas. So I started realizing when I was out here, like, everybody from Cali ends up in Vegas at some point anyway. Same with New York, Miami, like all the major cities, everybody end up in Vegas eventually. Really? At least, you know what I mean? At least for a weekend or like a...
Yeah, definitely. It is definitely a transit, a city to pull up in,
Definitely. So it turned into I was like, I could be here, set up headquarters out here and network with the whole world. You know what I mean? Like, out of Vegas, it's easy. Everybody be going to LA too, but that's a more... I don't know. That's a real uppity crowd over there.
Yeah.
So, over here it's kind of just easier to just network and meet people in regular settings, and that get turned into like a business deal or some shit like that.
What is it? I mean, like you're person that shies away from controversy. Like I remember when I first started listening to you, you used to go after everybody's head. I mean.
I'm good for that.
Yo, honestly, first off, definitely, shout out all your social media because people have to follow you on social media. You are
I'm Kazzy Chase on all social medias. My networking and my marketing is too good for me to have different handles. It's just Kazzy Chase on everything.
That's Kazzy Chase. You can spell that as all one word. Yo, listen. Yo, on Snapchat, fucking hilarious. On Twitter, fucking hilarious. And his Instagram, always fire. Let me tell you something about Instagram, right? Let me talk to you about your overall vision on things, because Instagram is very like, yo, look at me now type stuff, and YouTube, where your videos obviously be at, very look at me now type stuff, and you have a mastery on both. So talk to me about why that's important for you to have that much say in the visuals and stuff.
I'm just real big on aesthetic. I like for you to come to my page and like what you seeing, whether it's like you say it out loud, like, damn, I like this, or just subconsciously, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna go to my Instagram, you don't even gotta click the pictures, you just scroll through that motherfucker. I make sure, and I do everything that you see from me imaging wise. I do all my graphics, I edit all my own videos. I do all What? So if you see it from me, that's how into my marketing is. Like, I don't want to trust someone else to do it for me.
Yeah.
I know how I want it to look, so I'll make it look like that. I know how to do it all, so that's what it is. My Instagram is really the one that I'm least active on social media wise, but it's only because that's just pictures. That's just aesthetic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that up for the look. But yeah, like you said, Snapchat, Twitter, I don't play on those. Take those very seriously. I'm on them 24/7 all the time. I don't ever get off of those.
Yo, Kazzy Snapchat be dumb long. Oh yeah, come say something. Yeah, he can hear you.
Yeah.
Like a mixture between Nick Caution and Nick Mensa. You know who Nick Caution is?
I do know who Nick Carson is. Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that. When I first started growing my hair out, I was in a smoke shop. I had some little braids, and someone comes up to me and dead ass thought I was Vic Mensa, but he called me like Vic Spencer and like being like super goofy about it. But yeah, I'm not Vic Mensa. I'm not Nick Carson. Shout to them dudes though. I do Vic Mensa's imaging too. So if you see his Instagram page and like his graphics and shit like that, that's Kazzy Chase also.
That's what's up. See, so I guess a lot of people, I don't know, I can't speak for other states or other areas, but I find that New York really shies away from like the jack of all trade person, whether you are a jack of all trade as an artist and you can produce, or a jack of all trade and you're an artist but you can also do your own graphics or shoot your own videos and stuff. People shy away from those type of people. Is it like that out there in Vegas?
It's not like that, but it's rare to find someone who does it. There's a dude out here, y'all should check him out. His name's S.5 E.7. He does all his own artwork too. He's a monster. He produces his own beats. He's a real songwriter. Like that kind of shit. It's appreciated out here, but again, it's rare. You don't see it as much. It's not as common as like a LA or maybe New York.
Yeah. So talk to me like about your videos for a second, because like a nigga like me, son, I'm from New York. I have family in Barbados. Whole different, like, I've never seen nothing like the fucking desert, Every time I look at like your videos, I'm getting this aesthetic of like, I've never seen this shit before. So like, talk to me about your visuals and how you choose like
that's what I like to do. I want to make sure, like, if anything, because I am in Vegas, I don't want to shoot a super Vegas-y video where, you know what I mean, you're not going to see the strip too much in a lot of my shit. You're not going to see all the lights and shit. If anything, you're going to see probably a natural setting, probably the homie's house, maybe some chick's crib, like nothing crazy. Or we'll probably find like a studio or something like that. A couple of my videos, we kind of just go to a location. You know what I mean? Like, it just don't look like Vegas. I'm not trying to... I say Vegas enough in my raps. I don't need to be pushing the lights on you that hard.
Nice. All right, bet. So, I mean, I see you roll with mad people, whatever. I've seen a lot of different people, like just through your Snapchat and people you talk to on Twitter and stuff. So, like, who would you say like is like your core and like why you fuck with them?
I mean, right now, definitely my boy Jay. I just dropped a whole project with him. That's my right hand man right now. Anytime you see me, you probably gonna see him. Who else? My boy Joseph out of New York. He's in Brooklyn too, I believe. I don't know if y'all know who he is. Space Jam on Twitter. He been
Nah,
making some
you
dope
make sure
shit.
make sure you give me that name when you finish.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Joseph out in Brooklyn. He's supporting a lot too, and I fucks with him. We got some music coming also. Out here in Vegas, it's really just me, Jay. I guess it's Saya I fuck with that I mentioned before. This other cat named the Dome Man.
Yeah.
He's also another artist that makes dope shit out here. We try to keep everything pretty in the circle. You don't see us working with too many people outside of the clique. You know what I mean?
Is that like a what goes into the choice behind that? Saying like, oh nah, we have our stuff.
I mean, I can't speak for them. Me personally, I just am done trying. At least out here in Vegas, I'm done trying to like make more plugs and connections and friends. You know what I mean? I've been out here long enough. I feel like I done as much as I can here. I'm doing a lot of networking this year out of Vegas because there's just not much else for me to do right now out here. You know what I mean? So me, I just don't work with other people because if I haven't worked with you in Vegas yet, it's probably because I don't want to. If I did want to, I'd have reached out. We'd already done that. Yeah. So yeah, that's me. I don't know them. They might have other reasons for not working with other people, but
that's fair. So let's talk about like your let's talk about what sounds you like, what sounds and what other genres you like, I guess you'd say, because like I know personally that you fuck with like grime music or whatever. You fuck with the other side of the pond. So
I'm very heavy into grime music.
Oh, I can hear it. Whatever. Let's tell everybody else what's good with that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the grind for about like 4 or 5 years now, but like last year, 2 years ago, I started getting over to grind beats and even like kind of marketing myself towards the UK. Yeah. And we're gonna be out there in June. I already we got shows set up out there. I got wheels just in the last year working with people in the UK. Shout out Mugen. He's pretty popping. He just won Best Newcomer at the UMAs. I got 2 tracks with him. Both of them are on free Wi-Fi. I got some shit. I got some shit for the new album. I don't even want to go into all the features and the plugs that I got, but Big Tobes, Chipmunk, Young Fume, Fee Gonzalez. These are people who like popping as fuck over there. They all are involved on the Tune Tings album also. Yeah.
So how is it for you to know who these people are, right? And try to market them to people who don't know who they are or who aren't open to like grime at all.
But that's the thing is I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if you like or know these artists. I like and know these artists. So if they on some shit I'm on, you gonna listen to it. This is how it goes. I'm not about to. I don't gotta sell them to you. If I fuck with them, and that's the thing too in the UK. There's not a lot of good artists. There's like 40 good artists over there. Other than that, is like trash. It's a lot of trash over there, and that's why the names when they start popping, that's why they popping because they actually good. They're actually good. So, yeah, Skepta. Skepta is I be saying it all the time. He's one of the biggest ones out there because he's so easy to understand through the accent. That's one of the things I've learned too because I be trying to turn my friends onto this shit. A lot of them fucking hate grime. They won't get into it, but like it's the accent they got to get over a lot of times. You know what I mean? And yeah, Skepta's just hella easy to understand. You could definitely hear his raps through the accent.
Yeah. What is it? I just had this conversation with, so shout out to my friend Naeem, and Naeem is here. That's who you hear in the background, right? We were just having the conversation about like the globalization of like hip hop, right? Do you think that, I feel like a lot of people don't, they're not open to hearing the different sounds of what adds to to hip hop, right? Like I think about someone like Amine, for example, right? And Caroline, like that song is crazy in New York right now, crazy. People don't even know that he's a first generation American. They don't even know that all that other, like all of his cultural stuff behind him is what actually gave him like opening to having a song like that, having the sound. Like
that. Having that sound, definitely.
So you think we at a time where people are eventually going to start like being more open to hearing different stuff?
I mean, it just got to be good. Carolina's dope.
Yeah.
So it was easy for Americans to kind of like accept that sound because it came out good. There's other artists who make shit that's influenced from other parts of the world and it sounds trash. so as long as you
definitely got
say what?
Because I feel like good is relative.
Oh, good is definitely relevant.
Oh yeah, no, definitely for sure. But I'm just saying, like in terms of like marketability, radio play, like just how well it's gonna be accepted by the people who like rap and don't like rap. You know what I mean? Like the Carolina's a good example, just because like you said, that shit is clearly influenced by other places and where he's from, but the song is just good. It's smooth.
Definitely is a good smooth song. So like, who are some artists on the horizon that you're looking to work with as well?
Oh man, I just got asked this the other day too, and I can't even give you a list. I don't know, because a lot of the new artists that I listen to, I don't listen to a lot of them. You know what I mean? I listen to a couple songs from them, maybe one that you know what I mean that I fuck with. Really, I'm just I want a song with Stormzy. That's it. That's the only person on my list right now is Stormzy. Other than that, I don't have a list of people I want to work with no more. I used to, and now I'm just off that. I don't know.
So let's go back, because I mean, right when I first started the call, we were still playing. I was playing some stuff from Free Wi-Fi, the original for Naima, and you had the song with Tinashe, right? Like, to tell me the story about getting that song with her.
Oh, that's a cover.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Free Wi-Fi mixtapes. Those are covers and remixes. All the Free Wi-Fis have a Tinashe song on them though, because I'm in love with Tinashe and I'm going to marry her one day. So I make sure to put a Tinashe remix on all the Free Wi-Fis.
Also, we got one coming up just now. Then we have
there is another Free Wi-Fi. It's the last Free Wi-Fi.
The last
it
one.
is. Free Wi-Fi is a trilogy. It ain't going further than this.
Okay.
Only because I'm just done dropping like free full projects. I'm still gonna do like remixes and covers and shit like that and put them up on SoundCloud, but I'm not gonna playlist them no more. I'm not gonna put them together and present it as a thing, because I don't know. These last couple of years, I started seeing how well royalties was paying. I was like, you know what? We might just have to move everything to iTunes.
Nah, dead ass though. Who pays best? Like out of the big three, so Spotify, iTunes, and Tidal, who pays the best?
Apple Music. Only because it's streaming. People are gonna do that more than they're gonna buy your music. You know what I mean? Same with Spotify. Spotify does good too, and Spotify pays more often. Like their payouts is I think they're bi-monthly, and Apple Music is like a month type thing.
Okay.
So shout out to Spotify for making sure a nigga can still get, you know what I mean, his Hennessy and his trees. But
people would get like gold plaques off of streaming solely.
Oh yeah, that is right. That is right. I mean, like, if you think about Bryson Tiller, for example, right? I just randomly ran up on Bryson Tiller after I got Tidal, right? I didn't hear nothing about him prior to that. I didn't see nothing about him really on Twitter like that. I know he had I think one of the songs had been out for like a whole year before he had put the project out. But I didn't know who Bryson Tiller was. And then I see Trap Soul streaming, and at the end of the year, Trap Soul does about 100 million fucking streams. 100 million for a fucking new artist? Like, what?
Yeah. The numbers on streaming is crazy, because again, to the person who's doing it, the person who's going and streaming it, it's almost free.
Yeah, essentially.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're paying for the Spotify service or the Apple Music service. You're not paying for that song.
Yeah.
So you don't even think about it when you go listen to it. You know what I mean? You just hop on and play that shit. And you could do that all day.
Exactly.
And that's those numbers keep racking the fuck up. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, for one person to count more than once on album sales, they would have to buy the album more than once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same person could be 100 plays on this person's, you know what I mean, project.
On that one song.
One person.
Exactly. And so what do you think about people going gold going gold in general, essentially off of streaming. Like,
I love it.
Do you like that Billboard changed that?
I like how they switched it. I mean, they had to. You got to get with the times.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, if album sales are dropping but streams are going up, why wouldn't you include those in the numbers from now on?
Yeah.
Album sales gonna keep dropping. They're gonna keep dropping until people aren't buying CDs because you got a CD player?
Do I have in my car?
Exactly, and that's gonna be the next tape too. Like, it's not gonna be there too much longer. So the aux cord is where it's at. You gotta start paying motherfuckers for their streams.
The aux cord is definitely where it's at. Like, even I don't Uber crazy right now. I stopped Ubering a little bit. Shit was getting a little expensive on the expensive side. But, when I hop in the Uber, let me get the aux cord real quick? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, nah. If the Uber don't got an aux, that's automatic 3 stars. I ain't giving you
I found out that like them niggas could lose their job if they stars is low, son.
Yeah, if they get under 4.5 like rating.
What?
4.5?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everybody wants to drop Uber and make that extra.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyone could do it.
Yo, do you watch you ever watched Black Mirror on Netflix?
Yes, we be binging on that over here.
Yo, so they have an episode with this white girl where she has to like have like a high rating or whatever, and she goes out.
I seen that.
That shit was crazy. When you said 4.5, I was like, I immediately thought about that.
Yeah. Nah, Black Mirror is that shit. If you watch the fuck out of that, that is a crazy ass show.
Oh,
and yeah,
God.
that's what we get into though. Also,
yeah,
that episode specifically for sure with the point rating and everything like that. Crazy.
Just when you thought you had it, peripheral sees the massiveness. It sees one who's immaculate. Well, Lester Hughes, the advocate. You say you getting stashes on and hop no need for atlases. Hot just like some matches. I show up where your address is. They like Dash. How you gonna top this? Drop a mixtape and they gonna run and cop it. My name is Dash Machete, and you're listening to the Encore Radio Show.
All right, folks, and we back to the Encore Radio Show. I keep wanting to say live here, but fuck that. This is not a live radio show anymore. This hasn't been a live radio show for almost 2 years. I really gotta stop that shit. I really do. Anyway, this is the Encore Radio Show podcast. This is
good.
This is raw. This is Wise. We here with Kazzy Chase. We got fucking Vegas in the building, son. Like this Vegas has like. I've wanted to come to fucking Vegas for mad long, and I keep like delaying the trip. And I have a friend that lives out there, but fucking 2017, I'm pulling up, son.
You need to
fucking pulling up to Vegas.
This is the year to pull up. Also, I'm telling you.
Hey, you say you leaving in June. I'm gonna try and get out there before then. It's lit. What's the?
We're only gonna be in the UK for 2 weeks. I'm doing 7 shows out there.
7 shows, 2 weeks.
We'll be in London, Manchester, and Essex. I'll drop them venues when we get them. But yeah, so that's like the first 2 weeks of June. But then I'm right back in Vegas. This is headquarters.
Hey, bet. What is there to do in Vegas? Y'all have like a I don't know, like a what would be the right term? Y'all have like a local thing that's like mad hot that you want people to come to on a regular basis, but like
I mean. What we do, because I mean, we're not. There'll be sometimes where we do some tourist shit, like we'll go and get a room on the strip, you know what I mean, and turn up in there. But we go downtown a lot. That's where we be down Fremont Street. There's a lot of cool little bars and clubs over there that we go to, and that's pretty much it, honestly.
So how far is downtown?
I gamble a lot. You can gamble when you come out here. There's a lot of that going on.
Best believe that. Best believe that, son.
There's slot machines in the gas stations out here. Like
what?
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. All right, bet. So another Vegas question. Like
every gas station.
What's a weird ass animal that's mad regular in Vegas?
A weird ass animal that's
y'all got like aardvarks and shit.
Scorpions.
Fuck.
What else, Jimmy? What's a weird ass animal that's out here in Vegas? That's like regular. I said scorpions. What
Club
else?
Rats.
Club rats.
Wait, like rats inside the club? Like regular?
No.
They're everywhere.
What's a club rat?
club rat. A club rat is a female who frequents the same clubs regularly.
Club rats. Club rats. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the girls who are definitely drinking in the club for free. That figured something out, and that's all they do.
They got the plug for the studio.
They might trick you into buying them a drink. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But what if they trick themselves into buying you a drink and then you take it? Does that still make you a club rat? Don't think so.
If they trick themselves,
Like,
what do you mean?
Say the guy was just like, you know what, I'm gonna buy Shorty a drink and then she take it. Does that make her a club rat?
Oh no, that just makes him an idiot. But if she's in the club purely for the look and that drink she gonna get him to get her, then yeah, she's still a club rat.
Yeah, bad. All right, so I just
they're cool people. Don't get me wrong. We hang out with all of them, but I'm just saying. You asked for a weird animal.
Some of my best friends is club rats.
Yo, I'm crying. Oh shit. All right, so going back to the music real quick. That Vegas shit, I had to know that though. But yeah, going back to the music shit. So let's talk about 55 bars, right? So
55 bars.
So that wasn't all right, for people who don't know, whatever, like all of season, like half of season 3 and all season 4, the intro songs were from Kazzy Chase. All of them. Like they were so fucking fire. I just was like, oh yo, Kazzy, can I use this? Bet, cool, I got you. So 55 bars was the second one, and I remember like hearing this shit, like hearing like maybe like the first like 10 bars, and just looking at my phone like, what the fuck? Like, yo, he went fucking off, and then you went off some more. And so the song was only 2 minutes and 14 seconds long, and you bodied that shit. Bodied that shit. So, yo, talk to me about like, what the fuck do you be trying to prove on these fucking beats, son?
Nothing no more. I have clearly shown my
lyrical.
My goddamn, I can clearly rap.
Yeah,
that's not a question no more. At this point, it's kind of just like, just listen to me.
Yeah,
I don't need to prove nothing no more. Shit like that is kind of just reminders, because I'm not gonna front. It be sometimes, you know what I mean. The people, a lot of times, don't want lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm versatile. I know how to give you what you want, and still kind of pepper some shit in there. That's, you know what I mean, some lyrical shit, or some legit bars.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? I might drop a project like Very Vegas with my boy Jay that's a lot of just fun music. Mm-hmm. Then I got to drop some shit like 55 bars to remind y'all that, you know what I mean, I can also do not fun music.
Yeah.
You feel me? I can also rap my motherfucking ass off.
That's crazy. So like, yo, we didn't talk about how you became this lyrical astute rapper. But how did you get there? Like, what was you writing in the books from mad long? Like,
I was
like 12, 13. Like, what's the beginning here?
I definitely started writing raps like 9, 10 years old. Mm-hmm. It's like 99, 2000. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I just kept going. I ain't never stopped. There's been a time where I tried to stop. Like rap, quit rap for a little bit, and I couldn't. Like I do a lot of other shit creatively. Yeah. Like I do graphics, you know what I mean? I do videos, I do all this other shit, but I don't know. Like if a beat is playing, it could be whack. I'm writing bars in my head to it already. Like I can't turn that off. That just keeps going. So yeah, it's just over time. It's just gotten better and better. I've been going Super Saiyan for a good 4 years now.
Hey. So a lot of people use writing as a way to escape from shit, right? And you say you were like you said your dad was in the military.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you probably been like you say you've been all over the world. Like, what was it like growing up, like having to leave all the friends that you just made and make brand new ass friends elsewhere?
I wanna like say that I was so used to it. I was born into it. Mm-hmm. So it didn't turn into a thing that even I really gave a fuck about. Yeah. And a lot of times growing up until maybe like high school, I was going to school and hanging out like at schools right next to the Air Force Base or hanging out with kids on the Air Force Base who all understood, you know what I mean? We all gonna move at some point. we ain't staying here forever type shit. I don't know, you know what I mean? I ain't never had no place that I grew up in. So in Vegas, this is the longest I lived anywhere in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Now I definitely understand that life. I traveled a lot from like 30, but I didn't start as young as you. I started at like 13, but from like 13 on, every year, literally every year from like 13 to like 26, I think I had lived in a completely different apartment, different situation, different everything, different state, different city, different borough, like different country shit. I lived everywhere. When you when did you get your passport, or did you just get one from jump?
I mean, I need to get a new one. I don't have one right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's expired, but like, when did you get your first one?
Oh, my first one had to be like 3 or 4. I don't know, because I know I was a little baby for sure. And then I got them growing up. Anytime they would expire, my parents made sure I got another one.
Mad random fact, but do you know that you are in a super minority? Probably only like 20% of Americans have a passport.
Yeah, like I said, we going overseas this year, so I need all my homies to get their passports.
Get your passport, right, son.
Yeah, get your passports 2017. Everybody, hashtag
that. Nah, I mean, Toronto is probably is the closest country to here. Like, you could fly to Toronto from New York City in like an hour. Like, from the time you walk through the gate to the time you're exiting the gate going to customs, it's literally 1 hour. People would fly there and be like, "Oh, I can't use my driver's license. I ain't know I can." What? My friend works in customs in Canada, and she's like, all the time people always come there, don't know they need a passport, and have to get sent back to New York or get sent back to wherever they came from. How
they didn't check for your passport at the New York airport?
They don't have to. They don't have to. It's nothing to do with them.
That's goofy. That's goofy. If you're going on the international flight, they need to be the ones checking that. Don't let me get all the way to the other country. Turn me around.
Nah, son, niggas be goofy though. How you leave another country don't know that you need your passport though?
That's true. That is also goofy.
And I think even when you booking your ticket, it tell you that shit too. Like, son, you need your passport. Like,
yeah, probably like red bold letters. Make sure you have your passport.
Make sure you have your passport, man. So let's talk about this single before we get out of here. You just dropped this song literally 18 hours ago, All About Me. So just tell people about what to expect from that.
That's another cover. That's the thing, is I'm good at getting on these motherfuckers before anybody even catch a hold of them. So everybody think they're originals. I apologize if you think this is. Same shit happened with Caroline. A lot of motherfuckers was really upset when they found out that wasn't us on that song. But yeah, this is it's a cover of a song that just came out yesterday. Yeah. It's called All About Me by Sid from Our Future.
Okay.
The internet. Yeah. She just dropped her single yesterday, and I heard it. It blew my mind. Yeah. I remade the beat in like 5 minutes, and then
how the fuck? All right. So again, I'm not a producer, so I don't have audio skills to that level to remake a beat. So in layman terms, for niggas like me that might not understand what the fuck you talking about, how do you remake a beat?
Well, with this one, luckily there was enough pieces from the beat open for me to just chop it and kind of put it together like a puzzle. I didn't have to go in and add no drums, nothing like that. I just pulled from the pieces of the song that were empty and straight up made the whole beat over again. That's like just crazy. With the pieces that were on there. So that's
a super nigga. That's your superpower, son. That's your fucking superpower.
That's how much I love that song. I was like, nah, I'm getting on this today. You can ask this nigga Jimmy. I did it right here where you looking at me, bro. He was eating chips. He was watching Shameless. Like, all of this was going on around me, and I just laid it down like in a matter of like 30 minutes. Did the beat, wrote to it, dropped it.
Yo, side note, Shameless. I was with my friend. I was watching that shit yesterday. Fucking weirdest thing I'd ever seen in my entire goddamn life. What the?
It's fuck? Crazy. It's a crazy ass show.
What the
for
fuck?
Sure.
That shit is wild, man. All right, so aside from all that, now you got that song out. People go fuck with that shit. It's actually really good.
That's from Free Wi-Fi 3. That's another one. I just dropped Free Lunch. I think 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Isaiah Rashad cover.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. Like I was thinking about just dropping them, dropping each track piece by piece, and then just putting it together in a playlist on SoundCloud, and that being Free Wi-Fi 3. Just because I'm still adding to it. I got so much that I ain't even dropped from Free Wi-Fi 3 yet that I was recording when I was in Atlanta, when I was in Tennessee, and now the 2 that I just dropped, I recorded those like this week type shit. You know what I mean? Like last week, and so. I think that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Is just dropping them. Just stay tuned to the Twitter, the Snapchat, and the SoundCloud, because I'm not stopping. I don't know when I'm gonna drop the next one, but I'm gonna just keep doing that, and y'all can appreciate.
How important is it for you? Well, I mean, do you have any good words or positive words for people who want to invest in themselves? Like they can't spend mad bread going to the studio, so they have to have make their own home studio. You know, like what them?
You got to do what you got to do. I'm a perfect example of that. I'll be recording other people. People out here in Vegas will come through to the crib to record. You know what I mean? Like, and it's because I just know what to do. If you got a good engineer, if you got someone who's mixing it right, they'll make it sound good. You don't need, man, them big studios, all that shit. That's just for pictures, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like you can make top quality shit from your living room, from your bedroom, from your closet, wherever the fuck you got it set up. You know what I mean? Like as long as your mixing is right and you got the right equipment. My whole setup right here probably was like maybe $800, not including the Mac.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's easy. Shout out to Steve. I don't know if you heard the Very Vegas EP last year. Steve actually paid for this whole studio. He's a guy who we had some chick extort. She was just taking money from one of them club rats. And,
yo, you always gotta. Always need to see now. I like you said that. Now I know club rat. I know the equivalents here.
You know what I'm saying? She had a dude named Steve who was in love with her, and he paid for this whole studio. Shout out to Steve. Thanks, Steve,
bro.
That's real life.
All right, man. Yo, Kazzy, real shit, son. It was an absolute pleasure to talk to you. We definitely gonna keep this up.
Before I go too, I gotta say, the homie Jay is dropping his album Lost and Found on the 19th. Mm-hmm. Keep an eye on my shit for Free Wi-Fi 3. Chuntings, my album, is going to be dropping in mid-February. Mm-hmm. So also stay watching for that too.
Wavy. Listen, this is gonna happen more, son. When you got singles, son, yo, just fucking just send me a fucking message on Skype. Like, yo, I got a new single out. Let me talk about it real quick, son. Yo, we do a little 5 minutes something, get this shit out here, son. We want people to know what's really good, son. All right,
for sure.
God bless.
Gotcha.
Appreciate you being a part of the platform, yo. Make sure you guys go follow Kazzy Chase, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, social media, all fucking around, son. KAZZY. CHAS. I fucking cannot spell.
CHAZZY.
There we go.
You write it with your hand, you can make that as a $sign. I don't mind.
Hey. All right, and this is The Real Wise. You can follow me, social media across the board, The Real Wise with a Z, because I fuck with Z's like that. And we out, folks.
This is an Indie Creator Network podcast. I did it.